leading at halftime. All right, so we couldn't hold on to our lead at halftime. The third quarter was so bad for the Tigers. Lithuania came back into it, and we never fully recovered. All right, that's for basketball. But we have a game against Spain very soon. We have to regroup as quickly as we can and try to bounce back. To table tennis, the sensational African star, Aruna Quadri, came short against the world #1, Ma Long, in 4 sets earlier today. But then, no shame in the loss. Aruna Quadri really gave Africa every reason to be happy. First time ever an African table tennis player will be getting to the quarterfinals of the Olympic Games. Is out, but Aruna Quadri left a lot for us to be happy about. And of course, the president of the African Table Tennis Federation, Khaled El Sahi, has commended Aruna Quadri for making history, becoming the first African ever to play at the quarterfinal stage of the Olympic Games. All right, from there, let's go to rowing. We told you on the show yesterday, Osun Okonakwan was on the line to us from Rio, and he was telling us about our rowing lady, Chierika Ukogu. Today we were expecting that she'll be taking part in the semifinals, but it didn't happen. High winds, we're told, disrupted the plans, and that semifinal event has now been moved to Friday. All right, so Chierika Ukogu, initially expected to take part earlier today, couldn't happen. She now has to do it on Friday. All right, we've been told that she's probably just taking part in that for classification in the semifinals. She is out of medal contention. All right, but it takes nothing away from how well Chierika Ukogu has performed for Team Nigeria at the Rio Olympics. Let's move away from Nigeria very quickly. Let's talk about those who are setting records, and they are breaking records at the same time, setting and breaking. Michael Phelps, that's the name of the guy, without any doubt, the most decorated Olympian ever, and he has continued his dominance. He's the most decorated Olympian of all time. He has extended his gold medal haul to 21. He claimed the second gold medal last night in Rio as the United States won the men's 4x200 meters Olympic freestyle relay. He swam the final leg to extend his career tally to a total of 25 medals, including 2 silver and 2 bronze medals. He won his 20th gold medal earlier in the day with victory in the 200 meters butterfly. All right, so that's the easily, some call him the greatest Olympian of all time. Michael Phelps, gold medal number 21. Amazing for the American. From one American to the other one, this one is a story of disappointment. We're talking about the world #1 in women's tennis, Serena Williams. She came short and won't be able to defend her title at the games in Rio. Serena lost in the third round singles to Elina Svitolina of Ukraine, 6-4, 6-3. Svitolina is ranked 20th in the world. Serena made 17 on forced errors. She made 17 on forced errors. Serena made 37 on forced errors. Serena was visibly frustrated throughout the game. She struggled to find her range. She struggled to find her game, and that's why Serena is out now of the Olympic Games. All right, you can see the smile on the face of the Ukrainian who has knocked out the world #1, Serena Williams. Of course, you can see Serena looking disappointed, looking frustrated. She won't be able to defend the gold medal she won 4 years ago in London. All right, let's talk wrestling very quickly. U.S. freestyle wrestler Adeline Gray hopes to make history in Rio de Janeiro by becoming the first female wrestler to win an Olympic gold medal for the United States. All right, the Colorado native has won the World Championship title 3 times, but Rio is her first Olympic Games. She says it's high time the U.S. women bring home the bacon on the Olympic stage. Gray will begin her quest next Thursday when the qualification round for the women's 75 kg weight class begins. All right, so we just see how it goes. Don't forget, Nigeria is also going to be very active in wrestling. We're hoping that Our Lady, Odunayo Adekoroye, Blessing Oborodudu, will go out there and give this lady a good run for our money. They may not be competing in the same weight class, but Nigeria surely will be hoping that our ladies can make it count at the Olympic Games. We'll listen to Gray, and then we'll be back with more for you on Sports Tonight. Join us again.
Yeah, be able to wear Team USA on your back is always something that brings me so much pride, and it's something I've been doing for quite a while, and I'm just really excited to be able to do it on this Olympic stage. I think a gold medal, I think the United States is just ready for it for women's freestyle wrestling. We've been in the Olympics since 2004 now. We're an established sport. We're very dominant on the world stage, and we're just ready to take home that gold medal now. You know, women's wrestling is one of the fastest growing sports in the United States right now, and it's awesome that we're getting the opportunity to compete on such an elite level, such as the Olympics, and to have more opportunities like those for women at the elite combat sports is an awesome opportunity, and those young girls now have an ability to look up to this.
All right, so that's American Gray, freestyle wrestler, hoping to snatch Olympic gold at the Rio Olympics. Let's now wrap up this segment by talking about the media and what happened earlier today. The tragedy was averted on Tuesday night in Rio when a bus carrying journalists at the Rio Games was hit by gunfire on a highway, although the chief security officer of the Olympic Games says wasn't gunfire, it was rocks rocks were thrown, not gunfire, and that it was a case of vandalism, not necessarily gunfire attack. Witnesses said no one was seriously injured in the incident, but it's curious because that bus was carrying media personnel, journalists who are covering the games, and you could see right there on the screen, glasses all over the place, shattered and all of that. But the good news is that the journalists are safe. Nobody got seriously injured. We'll go on a quick break now and move on to the next part of Sports Tonight after this timeout. Join us again.